Hi friends, today we are going to see how to make this beautiful mirror work kurti. I used very simple stitches to make this. Only you need patience to do this work. Very simple materials and very basic stitches only I used. So anyone can do it. I'll show all the stitches and how I did it. I'll show you. This is the pattern what I'm going to use to make the kurti. I just fold my material into 4 and mark the center. Then mark the neckline and trace the pattern how you need. You can choose whatever the pattern you want. I choose this pattern. This is very simple pattern. Anyone can draw this. I traced this pattern to my kurti. You can see that the main motif and some booties and border line like this I traced. I draw the pattern and I stick the mirrors also. So where you want to make the mirror work, I first stick the mirror. And these woolen threads I am going to use. First divide the woolen into 2 parts. I am going to work first square mirror. For the square mirror I am using satin stitches to fill it. Just make a satin stitch near to the mirror. This is very easy stitch to do. First make a square like this, then fill it. Take the needle near to the mirror and put it down. Fill each sides like this. I am using 4 square mirrors. All the other are round shapes. After finishing the square, I am doing the small round shape mirror. Just make square in the middle of the mirror, then make a buttonhole stitch around it. Make a buttonhole stitch around it. It is very easy filling. Quick and easy filling we are making now. This is how I fill all the other mirrors also. We have to fill like this. This is the very simple filling method. Now I am going to stitch the leaf and the flowers under the mirror. I am using buttonhole stitches to fill the leaves first. I am using buttonhole stitches that having a regular interval. It fills very quickly. Filling this, the top flower, we are going to use yellow color thread and make the same buttonhole stitch. I am using yellow color thread and doing the buttonhole stitch. In between that basic green color, I am doing the buttonhole stitch. For that mirror I use red color to fill, so it will look very colorful. I finish my first step work like this. Now this is my second work, that is big buttas. I'm making the same mirror work first. Finished it. Now we are going to stitch stem stitch for the side work. You can see how to stitch the stem stitch. It is a very easy stitch. I am using the stem stitch to fill the design around the mirror. Now we are going to make the filling under the mirror work. This is how we are going to make our small motifs. Finish the main motifs. This is the border line of my kurti. I am going to work it now. First I am going to finish the mirror work for it. I finish my borders mirror work. Then I am doing the work around the mirror. I am making some buttonhole stitches around the mirror and make lazy daisy on 4 corners to look like a flower. So I place 4 lazy daisy stitch on 4 corners like this. Making simple buttonhole stitch and placing one lazy daisy stitch. Now for the leaves I am using some green colored thread and making a herringbone stitches. The 4 corners I am using the leaf, and for the leaf I am using herringbone stitch to make the leaves. I am placing small leaves on 4 corners like this. Now almost I finished my kurti. Now I am going to stitch the neckline with herringbone stitch. I am using the herringbone stitch here as a border stitch. place the herringbone at regular intervals like this. It will form a beautiful border. Like this, place the herringbone stitches in a regular interval. Next step, we are going to make a interlacing with yellow color thread. I am going to make interlacing. Like this, we make our interlacing stage. After the interlacing is completed, I am making French knots. Like this, I am placing the French knot exactly in the gap. This is my finished kurti. The back side of the kurti. This is my sleeves. This is the front neckline. This is the front motif, and buttas and my borderline. Subscribe my channel, friends. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.